Okay, this will be an interesting one. I'll see if I can make this look good. Alright, just got to set this silly thing up. Going to make this another 400% job. It's probably going to need a master copy to be made. So now what else are we going to do with this? We aren't going to go that contrasty. Just going to add a fair amount, a smallish amount. Going to lighten it up a bit. All right, let's see what we've got. What we're going to photocopy next. We've got here it's a bookmark from Stroke Foundation. So I've basically, this is not the first one I've done, but this I found, this was at a community centre not far from where I live. We're just going to photocopy, going to try and get the people in the page. We don't want the little circular bits, but we want the people in the image. So we're just going to take a section out of this. So we're just going to lie that flat. It's just going up like that. Hopefully it won't be crooked. So let's see how we go. See how we go with this. So let's see how this looks. Stabilizing image. Please wait. Well, that doesn't come as a surprise because the cyan and the black toner are about to run low at some stage soon. Not sure when, you just don't know. But we haven't had it come up yet, low toner. So let's see how this looks. Oh, that looks interesting. It looks like we've enlarged it too big. The mountains look nice, but the people are not in the frame. But I don't know whether we're going to have the people, because it's really big. Doesn't look like it's going to be much of a mirror image like that. So I'm wondering if maybe, so I'm trying to think, maybe if we push it this way a bit further so that the mountains are not in the centre of the page. So let's see if we can make this look better. And maybe we can reduce this enlargement a bit, make it a smaller size. So this one's going to be 390 and this one's going to be 390. So that should be good enough, I hope. $400 is just a little bit too large. Let's see if we've made this look better. Yeah, that looks a bit better with the people. The people are still being cut off too far, but maybe it's not so bad. But at least the mountain is to the side a bit more. It's not right smack bang in the centre of the page or near the centre of the page. So I'm wondering if we're going to make it even smaller, so that people are in the frame a lot better. So maybe we're just going to go and we're going to make this 370 by 370. We're going to take a big chunk out of it. So let's see how we go with that. Maybe we've made it too small. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Sometimes when you take small amounts off, it doesn't work very well, and you take too big amounts off, it doesn't work. But this looks a lot better. The people are in the frame more, and you can see more of the scenery, and the mountain is even further across. It's not as much in the centre, which is what we want. We don't want it right smack bang. It looks silly having it in the centre of the page. So I'm wondering where the centre of this mirror image is going to be. Maybe down there. It's a little bit curly down there though, a bit annoying like that. Wondering if we're going to go for more enlargement reduce it. I'm just going to print it off as is. Looks like we've got it pretty well close. At least the mountains are no longer sitting too close to the centre of the page. And at least you can see the people better than what you could. I'm sort of thinking we could have gone smaller, but we won't. I don't know how this is going to look as a mirror. I have my doubts, folks. I have my doubts of how this is going to work. It seems like a lot of the originals I get today seem like they're not very suitable for making mirrors. I did a trick with one of those originals, one of those pictures that I made, is that I made a movement piece of it, so that I made something more interesting. No, I don't want image repeat. That was my fault, not Konica Minolta's fault. So I can't blame Konica Minolta for everything that happens. If I've made an error or a mistake, well, I have to wear it. It's just common sense, it's just fairness. However much I have a lot of bad things to say about Konica Minolta and a lot of expletive language, you can't blame them for everything. That would be unfair. And you've got to be fair in this world, and you've got to have the proof. So basically, you've got to be fair, and you've got to basically watch what you say. You know, you don't criticise something if it's okay. You only criticise it when it causes problems, or if you... Yeah, sometimes you do make errors, and you have to correct yourself on the record. If I say something wrong about Konica Minolta, I should basically say, I've done the wrong thing. It's you know, basically if it was my mistake, I have to wear it. So I can't blame everything on Konica Minolta. That's just not fair. So there you have it. So let's see. It's a little bit curly, but that looks quite nice actually. That's not too bad. It's not the greatest, but it's not too bad. Gotta go.